This is the Black Roses podcast and show. We're episode 16, and we're here to talk about. I can't stop looking at it. What's going on with the hair? Let us know, Isaiah.
I'm just growing it out for my appearance, Just trying to take a different look.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do in my senior year, and whatnot. But, because, it's going to be like the whole entire year and whatnot. But, anyways, one of the things I wanted to talk about is one of the shows that kind of like, they came out with a new season. And I think everyone knows when I said that.
But before we hit that show up,
okay, yeah.
Before we do that, I had the craziest dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was getting choked out. What does that mean?
You're getting choked.
Yeah, I was getting choked out. I was just getting choked out in the dream.
So you were just, it was just...
And I couldn't talk. And
like strangled?
I was getting strangled, and I don't know by who. It was just two big old hands just strangling me, and but like before the dream,
barehanded?
Yeah, like he had like gloves, like
gloves,
but it wasn't ordinary gloves. It was like the gloves that you had to wash dishes with.
Oh,
the yellow rubber gloves, the yellow rubber gloves that you wash dishes with, like the
classic.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic.
And then, but the thing was, the whole time before, I couldn't talk, I couldn't speak, and then that's when he started strangling me.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was a he or a she. It was a she. She had manly hands.
So I just like looked it up, and I don't know if this is like true, obviously, but it says, dreaming of being strangled often symbolizes feeling overwhelmed, controlled, or stiffed in waking life.
I don't even know what that means.
Stiffed or overwhelmed.
I guess you've been feeling overwhelmed lately. I guess that's what I've heard. I'm guessing lately.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's like the perfect way to put it.
I guess so.
This was
Overwhelmed. It was last night, and I woke up with that dream. I couldn't decipher it. Like I was like, I think I was getting strangled, and I think I couldn't talk. I was trying to like talk. I'm like,
wait,
so you're like lucid dreaming or something? Because I
no,
can't.
It was last night, and then I was just thinking about it the whole day.
I can't think when I'm in a dream. Like I can't think.
Really?
I couldn't see my face. I couldn't see the other person's
I can't
face.
think for myself. I don't feel like an individual in dreams.
No,
I have another question.
What?
Can you see people's faces in the dream? Like, can you actually see their faces, or you just know who they are, or can you actually see their faces?
I've seen faces in dreams.
Mm-hmm. I see faces, but
like,
are
you trying to say? Can you imagine a face out of thin air,
or just the person that you're like the people that you're dreaming with? Can you see their face?
So the person that you're looking at in the dream.
Yeah, looking at. Yep. Or
can
people.
You see their
I
face?
say for me, I can see them. Like I can see them, but when I wake up, like once I have that conscious of like knowing that I'm up and knowing I'm like awake, it kind of fades away, slowly fading away. Not even slowly, it fades away very quickly.
Just like the answer I was expecting. Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Were you on ChatGPT, or you just?
No, this is Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty common. Yeah, you can imagine faces. What I've heard though is like you can't make up faces.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
I think
you can't you can't see the person's face, but you know who it is.
No, you can't make up faces like that you've never seen before.
Yeah, it has to be from people that
you've seen, right?
That you've seen,
yeah. Or
You have to pick
and sometimes some of the faces might look mismatch with other faces.
But you can't just like make one from scratch.
Yeah.
Your brain can't,
Yeah. I think that's like the only.
Like imagine it.
I think that's like the only time you really can. And honestly, I had a dream today. That's good you mentioned it. I have a dream. I had like 4 or 5 dreams today, and they were like, I can't remember the first one. I can't remember the second one. I remember the third one. I was stuck inside of like a store, like a little mini store.
And like a convenience store.
Yeah, but I couldn't like get out for whatever reason, and I couldn't look out.
Was it nighttime?
It was like it was like recycling the daytime. I was there, and everything was dark.
It kept a long day.
And the boxes,
they
didn't. I don't remember the letters. It was like gibberish almost. Like I don't remember.
It sounds like a horror game or something.
It sounds like
a horror game.
It sounds like one of those escape rooms.
Yeah,
escape
room.
You couldn't get out of it.
But it's weird because it's weird because I would hear people from the employees like door, and I go in there. There's someone there.
No one there. I used to have a lot of liminal spaces dreams before I even knew what liminal spaces were.
Yeah, same.
Like empty spaces, basically. Mm-hmm. And I used to get very scared of them when I was young. I just think of that.
And speaking about dreams, you know what? Episode 17 came out before. It's like it's sort of like a little Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're in episode 16.
Matrix. I think you guys just remembered it wrong. You should check it again.
17 came out before 16. That's okay.
That's okay.
Maybe it's a little glitch. Maybe you need to leave
maybe
a
it
light.
was maybe it was a little glitch.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's just glitchy.
Yeah, maybe it's just glitchy.
And then also, like, did you guys hear, like, right before we get to this, I think it was I'm not sure if it was over the 4th of July weekend, like there was a bear on the I-4, Orlando I-4. The bear was like he was climbing up like the medium. I don't know if he was trying to like do a stripper dance or something.
You're talking about that black bear?
Yep.
Yeah,
kind of looks like a
I mean, there's only black bears in Florida.
Yeah,
you know, there's only black bears.
Thank God.
On I-4.
It kind of looks like a cub.
It's a black bear. Black bears are generally
smaller.
Like that.
Small, okay.
Yeah, the bear was just doing bear things. But maybe I'm thinking that he just wanted to show off his stuff. He looked like he was like dancing on a stripper pole, put it like that. Yeah, he was climbing up the medium.
How are like black bears? Like, do they like? What do they do? Like,
I mean they're more docile than the grizzly.
Yeah, they're more like.
But if they're hungry, they'll go for you.
Okay, so.
Maybe I think they'll be hesitant about it.
Yeah,
they are pretty they are pretty scary. Like as in like a little cowardly.
Yeah.
You know, like you just need.
Like a loud noise, probably.
Yeah, black bears. They seem more curious.
Yeah, they're like bashful. They're more like curiously bashful.
Grizzly bears, though, like.
No, those are.
I heard a lot about
those. There's no stopping a grizzly bear.
Nah.
I had another dream, but I don't remember what it was. But I can remember some parts. Like I was like in like 3 houses into one, and it was weird. And the people like. I'm not gonna say who the person is, but I know this person. But I was thinking about him before I went to sleep, and I saw them.
Santa Claus.
I didn't see their face.
Santa Claus.
I didn't see her face at all.
Her
Mrs.
or him?
Santa.
No, it was Mrs. Santa Claus.
Mrs. Santa Claus.
You know?
Oh my goodness.
That's what I'm starting to think.
Honestly, that'd be a nightmare if I saw that.
No, it was weird though because they were talking, but I was understanding them. And I couldn't hear anything. It's weird. It's like
the way my dreams.
I was talking to them normally, and then they understood, and I understood what they were saying.
It kind of just feels like I'm watching someone else's life in a first-person point of view, but it could be me. But it just seems like I'm not even in control.
Yeah.
So it's like the opposite of lucid dreaming because I can't think for myself in my dreams. For me, dreams like nightmares, like bad dreams. I don't really consider them to be scary. I don't remember the last time I had a bad dream. It's more like stress or just boredom.
I've been having weird dreams lately. I don't know what it is, but I've been thinking or this day-to-day life. I had a dream. I had a black Lamborghini that I bought, but it was like, you know, when you buy like a used car and it needs work. The Lamborghini needed work, and I'm like, no, this is
like horrible amounts of work.
Yeah, horrible amounts of work,
like
and I'm driving it, and it doesn't start, and the door fell off, and I'm like, put the door inside the car, and then it's like it had like no, like the bumper was falling off, and I'm just there driving it hard, and I'm like, I got this Lamborghini.
Do you remember like how much you paid for it?
Or I think I got it from like a friend or something. I'm like, how'd you get the Lamborghini? And he's like, I got it from an uncle. And I was like, how much you want for it? And I'm like, overpaid. Like, I was.
I think stress is probably the worst form of like dreaming. That's a pure nightmare for me. I had a stressful dream today. It was just about like school. Oh my! And
I've been having dreams about school too.
Yeah, not that school is stressful, really. It's just like
it's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up, and like I was thinking, like all the other stuff I haven't even done yet, and then school started. I was like, school started already? I was like that.
Pretty much.
It's gonna roll right in.
Yep. What was the I just had something in mind, but it's leaving my brain right now. Oh, okay. So. One of the things I wanted to talk about, it's probably gonna be like the last time I talk about this, I bring this up, but in the dream, right, as I was dreaming, it was weird because usually when I get bad dreams, they're mostly like, they're kind of like sinister. They're never like.
That's what you consider bad dreams?
Sinister, like
that's the
how?
ones, like, kind of like very like what
evil?
in the hell is like almost evil, but it's like so confusing. It's so weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's so weird. Like I had one, I can't even say.
Okay, I have a question.
It was like.
I have one question.
The devil.
I have one question. When it comes to dreams,
it wasn't. It was just like it felt like analog horror, right?
Oh, that.
Yeah, it almost felt like that, but it felt like way
Hold
too
on.
off its limits.
Was Diddy in the dream?
Thankfully not.
Okay.
It was worse actually. It was worse than Diddy. That's how bad. Those are bad those dreams are. But I haven't had one since like the beginning of junior year.
Stuff like this.
It's stuff like that, yeah. It's shit like that. Yeah. His face. It's weird though.
Pretty
pretty
effective genre, I'd say.
Yeah, it's like that's like the new horror genre for this generation.
That's what's kickstarting.
Yep. But I had a dream like that, and I was in my room,
It's like
and
ominous.
it was like very dark, and it was like dark red, and I saw myself. And I can't say the rest because it's like it goes way all overboard.
This dude was like
crazy.
This dude was like sexually dancing in the mirror or something.
Have y'all? Speaking of looking at mirrors,
it was not that. It was worse than that.
Have you?
What would you do if that happened to you?
That's just horrifying. But I'm not as scared because the place is empty. But if it was empty, then I would be scared.
Yeah,
like,
there's almost like a movie coming out like this.
Yeah. Oh man, I think it was about to leave my head. Oh yeah. What kind of reminds me is like when you look at yourself in the mirror for a very long time and don't move in the dark. Like, you know, you could barely see yourself, and then you like look through the mirror though, and you can see yourself, and then like your brain starts like getting bored and starts like doing stuff to your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like that.
It's almost
your brain gets almost a little bored of you.
Yeah,
it's like your mind's playing tricks on you. It's like I remember back in the day, it was like Candyman,
and then for like a generation after, it was Bloody Mary.
Now we don't.
Now it's like Squid Games.
Yo, speaking of liminal stuff, liminal stuff. You should look up what liminal stuff means, so then Hop can see.
Liminal. Limity.
Okay, so
Yosemite.
Liminal spaces.
Yeah, there's a movie coming out. It's called Backrooms.
I love it. I used to be scared of it, but now they make me comfortable.
Like the creator, he's making a movie
Empty
about
spaces, basically.
Yeah, it's things that you've seen before. Like you feel like you've seen before, but you never.
That's like nostalgia. That's like fake nostalgia. It's like false nostalgia.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's called.
Deep fake.
It's like it's very.
Yeah, but liminal spaces just areas that are. Oh, look, this one's cool.
Yeah.
It's like areas that are empty. That's what liminal spaces are.
Yeah, but you feel like you've been there or something like feels.
Yeah, but that's like nostalgia.
Similar.
No, it feels like I know that, but I'm saying like it comes with that. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I feel like it's like something common but empty and deserted.
Yeah. It's very recognizable.
Yeah,
like you've been there before.
It's calming.
And then
I love this one.
I
love this one.
Like my dream almost felt like that. It was like
That's
literally
like
that was literally like the filter of it. Like it was that dark. I couldn't like see anything.
No, I don't like that one.
I think it's a Ponzi scheme.
Well, I wanted to say this, right? There's a video about this, and it has such a good like reason for it, like why we feel like that. But I'm not gonna get into that.
Like
what I really want to get into is there's a movie coming out about this, and the creator talks about it, and oh my gosh, like he stretches your brain.
And
like,
didn't you say
he
it was
plays with your brain, huh?
No, he stretches it.
He stretches it
He
out.
doesn't play with it. He stretches it. Like his name is Kane, but he's like making a movie. I don't know how good the movie is, but how it's gonna be. But he has like YouTube clips of like how it is almost, and it all comes down to the human brain.
Oh my god!
It's a mind fuck.
It's like it's not even like a mind thing. It's like I don't know how to describe it.
A mind fuck.
It's so crazy.
Mind freak.
It's mind blowing. But I wanted to say this, but there was a VHS, which like I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying like
classic.
I just wanted to say it so that it doesn't like kind of like how do I say this, like give like the runoff idea of what I'm gonna say, but like it's like, filtered that way.
For me,
it's filtered as a VHS.
For me, when it comes to dreams, it could be something like scary. I'm not like I don't really consider that stuff like as a nightmare because at least it's interesting to keep my brain engaged. But boredom and stress is like the worst form of nightmares, honestly. Boredom is the worst. I mean, stress is the worst, and then boredom. because I just want to leave the dream. Like I get this sense of wanting to leave, but I'm not thinking that. But I get this sense of like not dread, but like
wanting to leave.
Yeah, like you want out. It's like your brain acting negatively because how boring it is.
I remember years ago, your mom. I remember I always wake up earlier than her. This was years ago, and I guess she's sleeping. I'm over here. I just got up watching TV, drinking coffee.
Go up.
And then all of a sudden she just starts crying in her sleep. And then I'm like,
that one.
This one?
Nope. It's gonna be okay.
The one you just pointed at. Right. Nope. That one. Does that look familiar to you?
Looks like Mario Brothers. The stage of Mario Brothers.
Well, you definitely seen that before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Mario 64?
Mm-hmm. It's not a game. It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
I don't know that movie.
I don't know either.
But I'm telling you, one time I'm over here, I woke up and it was like years ago. Your mom was just like sleeping. She just starts crying. I'm like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And then she wakes up. She goes, I hate you. I hate you. I was like, what in the world's going on? This was like 5 years ago.
I don't think a dream's ever made me feel a way where I felt negative towards a specific person I knew personally.
It's just a dream.
No, but dreams used to stress me out. Like there was ones where like people would die, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, thank God it's a dream." Like you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I hate those dreams where it's like I had one like that like last month, where it had me thinking about like damn, like that. If
and
that
it wasn't
even.
Happened, they're never peaceful deaths either. They're always like incidents.
It's like recoveries.
Yeah.
Like you gotta recover after the sleep.
Yeah, and the stress is like very high.
Or did you guys ever had a dream where you just fallen?
Yep.
Oh, I always do.
That. And you wake up before you hit the ground.
Yo, I think
one time I actually like accepted it.
They say if you hit the ground.
I heard it.
They say if you hit the ground, you could die.
I heard it, and my face felt like if someone slapped it.
Oh, I never felt that.
And I just heard like when you hear like.
It was always just a flinch.
You know when you hear like a beep for the longest.
Oh, yeah, from the ear.
But it was like that, and then at that point I felt I was conscious of actually like I heard outside, like of life like of RL.
Like outside.
And then I already felt like okay, the dream ended. Like
I can't.
I felt that before.
I can't lucid dream.
Like
I never did.
I remember I'm over here, I'm falling. Like right before I hit the ground, I wake up, and then I'm just like, as soon as I wake up, I'm like, oh baby, you got what I need.
That's what you do all the time.
And you say he
no, don't copyrighted.
Copyrighted.
No, I'm serious. I'm like, what in the world? Why did I wake up like that?
I'm serious.
I know. I usually flinch and twitch before I sleep. I never really woke up like after falling.
There's two different types though.
I was never stressed out being the one falling, but I recently had a dream, I think for the first time too, where someone else fell, and it was very stressful, and I woke up from the stress.
There's a thing where if you're falling from the dream, you can. There's like two ways. Like as I said it, that's a full dream, and the other one's like when you're falling into sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know why we get that.
REM stages. You're talking about REM. While we're in our dreaming stage, because dreams aren't that long. They've showed they're like 30 minutes long, 15 to 30 minutes long each. So
it's like a crazy pod going in your head.
So your deepest sleep, your stage, you're not even dreaming. So when you are dreaming, that's why you wake up so easily from dreams. If you get stressed out from a nightmare, stuff like that, or someone's waking you up, that's why you wake up so easily from dreams, because they're like one of the highest stages. You're not even in deep sleep while you dream.
Oh, I remember my second dream. Okay, sorry. Okay, I heard you said. I just remembered. Okay, so it's kind of like crazy because I forgot, but then I just remembered, surprisingly. Okay, I had a dream, right? I was spectating. I wasn't walking. I didn't feel my legs. I was like floating, but I was looking at the rooms of everyone. This takes place in Squid Games because I've been watching Squid Games, and I was thinking about it. And
season 3,
I was literally entering each room, but everything was such like gibberish. Like nothing made sense. Like every object didn't make sense to me at all. And each room I went into, it started to get worse and worse and worse
That's
and
so
worse
scary.
and worse.
It's like basically having like dementia with everything. You're like
Yeah.
forgetting how everything
It's
looks.
so-
you're seeing like the point of view. Like you're not recognizing.
Nothing was
anything.
like it got
distorted.
worse.
Everything was
Yeah,
all
very
distorted.
distorted. Like,
I
you
think
couldn't-
yeah.
You know what
distorted.
it like. You didn't know what it was.
I know what room it was. It's just nothing was adding up what I was looking
Yeah,
at.
like nothing was adding up. It's like
It was all distorted. It
yeah,
was like
vividly recognizable.
you knew where you
Like
was,
the glass
but you
room,
couldn't recognize.
the glass room was like on the wall, like on the ceiling,
Uh-huh.
and as I was walking, it was below me. It was so weird,
It was, like, becoming
and everything was
below
like a blur. You know how you erase something like on a board,
Uh-huh.
and it's like kind of messy
Yeah,
on
yeah,
a
yeah.
hand? That's how it looked
So
like.
you kind of look like you're in a painting or something. Like the way
In a
it's
way.
smudged.
I guess, but it got worse and worse. Like the
That's
objects
crazy.
started colliding with each other.
All right,
It was weird.
that is crazy, bro. I would have been stressed out.
And as I was walking more towards it, it got like smaller and smaller.
Small.
Alice in Wonderland,
Alice in Wonderland.
Camper in Wonderland.
No, not like small the room. I mean like as I was
Oh,
walking towards it,
I
it would
never-
look small.
Yeah,
But it wouldn't be
I never
small.
thought about this, but Alice in Wonderland apparently is supposed to like symbolize like just a drug trip.
Huh.
Never
That's
never
crazy.
thought about
an
it.
acid trip,
Yeah,
That's true. That's
Acid
cool.
trip,
or
pretty
or
much.
shroom trip, or peyote trip.
yeah, just a strong drug trip.
What I wanted to say about the Squid Game, since we're on the topic of Squid Game
Yep.
now. Season 3 came out, and there was
I didn't
this-
see it.
Well,
We ain't gonna spoil it.
I'm
I
not
didn't
gonna
see
spoil
it.
anything.
I didn't see even
because-
season 2. I only saw one episode of season 2, and I kept sleeping and waking up, and it was the same
Same thing.
show.
Season 1 was good, though.
I could season 1 I saw.
Season 1 was good.
Season 1 I
Yeah.
saw though.
It's good.
Season one
I
was
just don't.
good,
I
guys.
just don't like the final ending of season 3. Not gonna say why, due to spoilers.
The hero goes bad. The hero turns into the villain. The
All I
hero
say-
turns into the villain. No.
Worse. I wish it
Oh.
was something like that.
No, it
No.
it doesn't. Okay.
I mean, at least for me.
Okay, what he doesn't like, what he's talking about at the end, it doesn't impact the plot of that story significantly, and I'm gonna say why, but it's not a spoiler.
It turns left. It goes
because
left.
they've already announced this that it's gonna come out, but there is an American Squid Game that's gonna come out sometime, but it's not gonna be like we're gonna have to wait for a while for it to come out. But they announced it that he wants to work on an American version of Squid Game.
I just think it's stupid. Like, it's so dumb. Like, this just
American
came out of the
Squid
fucking blue or the air,
See?
just for no reason.
They want to work on it. They've already showed one of the characters that's going to be in the new one
So where does it take place?
In the U.S.
in the U.S.
Yeah, but we're in the U.S.
well,
it looks like. I mean, we can't say.
yeah. Well,
but-
we can't say
Who is it
but-
gonna be with?
spoilers.
With like Jeff
Spoilers.
Bezos and Elon
I
Musk?
don't know, but
Elon Musk and
Here's
Jeff
something
Bezos
crazy.
playing Squid
Elon Musk
Games.
is a-
the creator of Squid
Dude.
Game said he wanted the creator of Squid Game said he wanted one of the cast members to be Leonardo DiCaprio, bro.
From Basketball Diaries, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
From Wolf of Wall Street, Leonardo
That
DiCaprio.
was good.
And on-
DiCaprio.
Wall Street is so
If
good.
and this
Yeah,
is
it
just a
is.
suggestion for me. If Leonardo DiCaprio is going to be on Squid Game, can he please be a VIP?
Yeah, it only makes sense.
It
If
would
he's a
only make
player-
sense.
If he's a player,
It would be kind of.
I'm not already watching it.
Leonardo DiCaprio
It
got a gambling problem.
Yeah, okay. It would already be a little stupid. It would already be a little stupid if he was a player. It would be 10 times stupider if he was the main character.
I just think this whole thing is like.
Well, he's gonna say Squid Games
We
in
don't-
America.
We don't know. That's something.
Leonardo DiCaprio
Sorry,
is John
guys.
Wick
Sorry,
for
guys.
Squid Games.
I'm going to have to criticize because I'm asking questions and all. An American remake would be weird because it's Squid Game. They're gonna be playing Korean games that
and
they've
the-
never played before. It's like they have like
I think it's gonna be much more vicious. Then it's gonna be much more vicious.
Koreans had an upper hand because they at least had an idea on what those games were because they played them when they were kids.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Americans. When I was watching it, I was like, I don't know what any of these games are
Yeah, at the time.
because you don't
Yeah.
you never grew up with any of those
so
games.
I guess American games is gonna be
American
freeze
games?
tag and hide and go seek.
Hide and go seek. That was hide and go seek
Oh,
was in
brother.
Squid Game already. Like it's a game on season 3. My favorite game, hide and go seek. That's my favorite.
They're gonna
Squid
be
game.
playing hide and go seek and fucking.
Oh my goodness.
What else? Tag, you're it. Not freeze tag. What else are you gonna be?
I mean,
playing?
isn't
rock
hide-
paper scissors
Isn't
shoe?
hide and seek already kind of like tag?
But they're gonna be playing horse. You know that game, that basketball?
Horseshoe.
Or horse, or they're gonna be
I
playing
think-
cornhole. You're gonna be playing
Nah,
cornhole.
They can make it good.
That's gonna be.
I believe they can make it good. And here's another thing. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not sure what the the shapes represent. I thought it was something to do with the language.
I thought it had something to do with PlayStation.
No, not
No.
their language. Not
Sony.
Definitely not.
Okay,
their
that's
language.
fine then. They can wear the same uniform and stuff, but
I think they are different, maybe
the
different
games-
colors now.
the game
It's a brand.
Yeah, it is a
That's
brand.
their own
And
brand.
it's Squid Game. So I'm guessing Squid Game was founded in Korea.
So if they're gonna move it to America, they got to keep the uniforms the same, everything.
Yeah,
the same.
everything the same. So it's a brand that's recognizable.
Yeah.
I doubt they'll change any of that.
We'll be playing cornhole,
Might change the
Yeah,
color.
yeah.
Of this.
Now here's something I think they'll change. The games.
pickleball.
It
They're
has
gonna be
to-
playing pickleball.
What's an American like kids game?
Or
It's
kids game? I guess
so
cornhole,
Cornhole.
freeze tag, heads up, 7-Up.
Oh yeah, heads up. That would be kind of good. That would be good.
Chopping people's
What is that game called? It's like, what do you say when you're okay? It's a circle. One person gets up, and then they say,
Oh, Duck Duck Goose.
Duck, duck, goose.
Duck,
There it
Duck,
is.
Goose.
Oh, also
Duck,
fruits
duck,
in a basket. That'll be
Fruit
pretty
basket.
And
Oh my
kickball.
God.
They can play kickball.
That's what he said.
good. Heads up. That's good. Come
That
on.
one
man.
is. That one
There's
is
good games.
Okay, that's pretty
Now,
good. That one's good.
The only thing I'm worried about is the cast being horrible actors. That's what I'm worried about. Honestly, that's the only thing I'm worried about.
They can't even redeem themselves lately.
That's
they haven't been redeeming
crazy,
themselves
bro.
lately.
They're gonna have John. They're gonna have
It's gonna get so dumb.
Keanu Williams.
I hope.
Keanu Williams.
I
You
hope
heard
it's
me?
good.
You have
Keanu Williams. It's Keanu Reeves.
It's Keanu Reeves,
Keanu
man.
Williams.
I hope it's. I don't hope it's bad. I just.
I hope it's not bad.
I hope-
Honestly, I just think I'm just worried about the cast. That's it.
They're gonna ruin.
I'm just worried about the cast.
I feel like it's gonna be so mid, or it's just gonna be.
We
bad.
don't have any
You get-
information.
They're just gonna be a whole bunch of degenerate gamblers, because that's what Squid Games was. A
I
whole
mean,
bunch
that's
of
kind
all
of
degenerate.
that's
depths.
kind of what they were.
There
They're
was
all
some
in
of them.
depth. Every
Yeah.
player was
Yeah.
in depth.
Some of them were.
And-
Because some of them were. They're grabbing loans and loans. And
Yeah,
loans.
that's
yeah.
depth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
the
in
son-
debt,
like the
and
s-
they're in debt,
The son was a gambler, and then Thanos, aka Thanos. I
They were
forgot.
all in
and
debt.
like degenerate gamblers. Like they will gamble their
Well, Thanos,
their life
he,
away.
He gave.
Okay, one way or
he gave
another.
it to a Bitcoin company,
Yeah.
which was Player 3.
Yeah. One way or another, they were all in debt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One way or another, yeah. Some grabbed
So-
loans, some betted to.
So yeah, I
Bitcoin.
think it has massive potential because obviously the creator of Squid Game should be in cast while they make that, right? He should be in cast directing it,
And
right?
They don't, bro.
Yeah, I
It's
guess.
cooked.
because if he doesn't, it is cooked. Yeah. If he's just gonna give it to someone else, where like someone else's director that
Oh,
he
that
doesn't know or trust.
they're just gonna go out. They're gonna go off that. Like they're gonna lose their angle.
Yeah, they're gonna lose their angle.
Yeah, they're gonna lose it.
They said
That's over. Man.
they said they wanted to, so it's probably not gonna come out in the next like 3 years.
Maybe more.
Hey, at least guys, at least we're not gonna say we got American Squid Game before GTA 6. At least we're not gonna say that.
At least
As if
that.
they cancel and this show comes out.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, they're gonna come out. I mean, I think they're focused with. I mean, I had enough with GTA 6. I just want to play it right.
I know.
I think everyone wants.
Everyone wants to play right.
I just want to see gameplay.
We're so anxious about it.
I want to see gameplay.
We've seen gameplay.
No, gameplay, like actual gameplay.
Like you want to see a whole mission?
He wants to
Like-
see somebody actually playing the game.
Like not someone playing the game. Like you know how Rockstar did showed like their like the little like thing for like GTA. Or did they actually? No, they never did that.
Trailer or teaser? Or something?
Yeah, the trailer teaser.
Yeah, but a
I'm talking
teaser
about
doesn't show gameplay, nor does a trailer.
Because you know, okay, let me explain this better. Some games will let the test player record. Either that's on IGN,
Oh, okay.
GameSpot, or something like that.
That's
I would
like-
like to see
It's
that.
like a sneak peek.
Yeah, sneak peek of the gameplay.
Hold on,
they'll
let's
never do
ask
that.
the 8-Ball if it's gonna come out before GTA. Will Squid Game
Season 4.
Season 4
Come out before GTA
come out before GTA
6.
6?
I doubt it. You gotta shake it again.
It is certain, my son.
It is certain, my son. I sure hope not, because I don't even think they started filming yet. So that would
You
be.
know, honestly, if this is Poo Poo Gaka,
catch that, bro.
what? if Squid Game is Poo Poo Gaka, at least I have All of Us Are Dead.
Okay, look. Yeah, all this. We're not gonna talk about that though. I think they can get it. I think they can pull it off. I really think they can.
If they put the right actors in it and they do the right games,
Yeah. Like it has to be. There you go. That's it. That's
Right. If they just do everything right.
the director has to be there. Has to be the right cast and the right.
Hold on,
games.
imagine this. Imagine the story's good, the games are good, everything's good, but they tried to take it out those games. Like every single time it goes outside of those games, like when you see them, it's just like the story. It's just trash. It's like.
Didn't you say the story was good?
No, I'm talking about inside the game. Like when we see the players play the game.
Yeah, that's good game.
When we're inside the game,
yeah.
Outside the game with the story, like
the
reality,
storyline.
Yeah.
Storyline.
The main
games are good, but the storyline sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe no. I think the storyline's gonna be pretty good.
Storyline's gonna be. I just hope the games are good and the cast.
Yeah, it's gotta be the cast and the games. Man.
That's it.
Because the storyline
and it's guaranteed to be good if those are good.
Storyline is kind of important because then the way they ended it. But I'm telling you, man, if that director's gone, it's going down.
I don't think
it's going down. It's going down in trash immediately, especially in Hollywood.
It's going down the garbage disposal. He's saying.
I saw behind the scenes, and he was very like interactive directing. So I don't think he would just leave it to someone else.
Alright guys, that's pretty much it. This is episode 16. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please leave a like, do all that good stuff, and go check out our other videos. We end up talking about the 4th of July. We end up going to K-Bob, all that crazy stuff, all that good stuff. So go check that out. Our social medias will be down in the link in the description if you want to follow us. And we're planning to make more. We're planning to do more. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. I'm Cam. This is Pop. This is little bro Isaiah. And we're out.
And we love you.
See ya.
Bye.
Peace.